I got a question. How can one stink to high heaven? Can a person's stench be so foul that God Almighty can smell them? If so, would God say something like this? Whoo! That person's stink is nasty. I'm going to smite this person out of existence so I don't have to smell that stink anymore. Now, I asked my mom the other day not to put too much salt on the vegetables. Now, the thing she said to me was, when did you become master of the kitchen? I said, nah, Mom, I'm just a backseat cooker. You cannot underestimate your grandparents. Please do not underestimate them. One day they can't work a TV, and the next, they're master of the remote. You think your grandparents are clueless, but then you realize that smell in their house is weed. You know I can't say the F word because my grandmother's still alive. My grandmother can't seem to smell her own farts, but she can, however, smell Hooters from 30 miles away. My grandmother can't see what's right in front of her. But man, she can see to drive sometimes, and fuck it, she's a hazard on the road. I'm struggling with a weight problem. And although it wouldn't be much of a weight problem if I didn't eat everything in the house. Now, this brings up another topic of discussion of all these elderly fat men who seem to take pride in their guts. And is it me, or do all these fat elderly men, shirtless, look like they're 9 months pregnant? I mean, I sometimes look like I'm about to give birth to twins, but I don't even think I'm that fat, am I? Now, how shall I put this? The only reason I think that these elderly fat men, well, take so much hubris and pride in their gut is because they don't want to have to look at their junk, so they can't see what they're lacking. Now, the other week I was hired to do a gig in Sturgis, South Dakota. Now, I thought that this is me stupid at the time. I thought this to myself, hey, it's an election year, so why not tell jokes about Trump? What's the worst that could happen? So, the next thing I knew, I woke up naked in the middle of the desert. Now, I then went to a Black Lives Matter protest and thought, hey, let's tell jokes about Obama. It's not like any good thing bad could happen this time. The next thing I know, I'm getting lynched. I have this noose around my neck and I have to be rescued by the police. And that's the last time I tell any political jokes. Now, I was angry with my girlfriend, so I called up hell. to make a reservation for her. Star 666 is the number. Now, they immediately transferred me to a representative of Hell on Earth, also known as the DMV. Now, we all know when they transfer you to a representative, they ask you all these public domain questions. Either the person asks you them or the machine asks you them. Now, I got these public domain questions, and I got asked something like, for personal reservations, press 1. For reservations for somebody else, press 2. If you want to sell your soul, press 3. So I pressed 2 and did not stick around for all other options. Please stay on the line. Now, I was immediately put on hold, and the hold music was an NRA broadcast, because we all know all the members of the NRA are going to hell, right? Now, after like 4 days passed of being on hold, I realized my girlfriend's not that bad. She doesn't need this. I don't need this. So why am I doing this? She doesn't need to go to hell. And now I'm getting telemarketing calls from hell because they sold my number. And then the other day, the devil showed up at my door because I called hell. Because of my girlfriend. He had to be invited in, of course. He is the devil. He's a fallen angel. All fallen angels need to be invited in. Now, after we had a long discussion about my girlfriend and why I called, I showed him a picture. I said, yeah, I know that girl. That's my daughter. Now, thank you. That's it. And if you like my channel, please subscribe.